right back.
Yeah, so she's right here, and I've got something we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight for Glass Chat. We're going to do a cutting demonstration. But guys, please don't go anywhere. I've got a sample set that I want to share with you guys. And Ray, I believe that was you calling, and we couldn't find Barbara's phone. I heard it vibrating, but I couldn't find it. And but thanks for chatting, and thank you guys for letting us know what was going on, because it's crazy. So what we're going to do tonight, guys, now that we got y'all back and y'all got us back, and we are so grateful. We're so grateful.
Okay. All right.
Let's see if we can find some questions, Barb. Scroll that way.
Scroll up. Okay. The last question was from
Mary Beth and Frank, right?
Okay. Thank you for the heads up, everyone, telling us we didn't have any sound. We said all those things, and there's no sound.
Nobody heard us.
No one heard us. Okay. So do you want us to say that over again, or let's just move forward?
We can do whatever we want to do. We can do whatever you want to do, babe.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Magali tried to call via messenger. Yeah, I got the message, but I like I said.
Thank you, Magali.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. So, hey, you know what? Ray's back in the house, and y'all can hear what I'm saying. Let's give Ray a bunch of thumbs up and light up that board for him. He's working really hard tonight, apparently, and we really appreciate everything that Ray does. Ray, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And Magali, thanks for the heads up, kid. Appreciate it.
Oh, I meant to ask Frank, what kind of torch working are you going to be doing? You're going to be doing at a regular torch, or are you going to be using the hothead or fireworks torch?
Oh, it might be yeah. So let us know if you're going to be using a hothead torch or a fireworks torch, and that'll kind of let us know exactly what class you're taking, because it's really a lot of fun. You're going to enjoy it. So Carol's in the house tonight, and Jennifer's in the house.
What are they saying? What are they saying? That's all there is what are they saying? Okay. I was trying to get questions, so I wasn't going down too fast.
Okay.
Okay, so where should we
Let's go back, keep scrolling up and go up to Randy, I see your question. Why can't we hear you? Okay, we got it. We got that worked out, Randy. Thank you, buddy.
Okay, what are they saying?
Okay.
I wish I knew sign language and I could have just kept the thing
I
going,
know, right.
Okay, I'm sure we'll start over with questions. Okay, let's start over with questions. Okay.
We'll go to the top.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone.
Hi, everybody.
We love y'all. Thank you for sticking with us. We do this every Monday night.
Well, we don't do this every Monday.
We don't.
We do our live stream every Monday night.
And we're here to teach you what we teach in our studio and
what we share
forward. All of the teachers that have taught us over the years, we're paying that forward and teaching you guys.
Right.
And we hope you will do the same.
Well, because, guys, when you think about it, there are no secrets.
That's right. And so let's go to the first. I wrote, questions are encouraged. Okay. Frank is considering taking a flame working class to expand his glass skills. Any beginner suggestions or recommendations? And I'll just say my recommendations are hot end away. When you're working with the glass, you'll be touching one end, and you'll be putting the other end in the flame. When you put it down, put the hot end away. And also, what was the other one? I can't now remember.
Turn.
Oh, turn.
Actually, it's turn with both fingers sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing.
What you're working, yeah.
Yeah, because you can put it in the flame and you can add things to you're going to love it.
You really are, Frank.
And if you get frustrated with that hothead torch, don't worry, everybody does.
Right.
Until you go to a real
torch.
When you get to that point, we'll help you pick one out.
Right,
really
because
good.
what you're going to do is you're probably going to use a hothead torch or something like that in the beginning. But when you get ready to do this at home, Frank, you're going to want a mini, and that torch is going to be phenomenal. It runs off of oxygen and propane, and will get you up to about 3,500 degrees. It's really a nice torch.
And that torch will keep your color and everything. So it's an
Different.
amazing,
Right.
it's an amazing technique to learn, and it will take your work to the next level.
Sure it will.
Y'all will love it.
Yeah, you guys are
And
going to
you
love
can
it.
easily teach Mary Beth if she wants to learn. But if you like it,
Right. Or teach Carl, you know.
yeah. And if you like it, like I said, it'll take your work to the next level. So congratulations for getting into that. That's the
Your next
good
step.
next step.
That's the next step, Frank.
Okay, here's another question. Do you have good tips for copper foiling curves without the foil folding over or creating cracks?
Yeah, so the tip that I have is to allow you to stretch that foil just a little tiny bit, and it will stretch, and then bring it around that curve, that inside curve, slowly. And most of the time, you're going to find that if you can stretch it that little bit, that you won't get the cracks in the edge when you go to fit it over and to burnish it. And even if you do get little tiny cracks, okay, they will close up when you solder it. But if you'll take the time to go ahead and stretch the foil a little tiny bit, those inside curves will be much easier for you.
Samara said she wished she could read lips. I wish y'all could too.
Oh, yeah, and I wish I knew sign language.
Sign language would have come in handy.
Yeah, but thanks for tuning in tonight, Samara.
Randy wants to know, why can't we hear you? I don't know.
I don't know,
I
but
hope
Randy,
you can
thanks
hear
for
us.
asking.
Thanks for hanging out, Randy. Okay, let's see here. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, I'm trying to get through and see.
Frank, Beth told Frank he might be missing some good advice.
Yeah.
I hope you got it that time, Frank. Though we're good, man.
Okay.
We're good. Okay,
I'm
so we're
trying
getting close to it.
I hope everything's got
We're
a Q
getting-
in front of it. The scroll was killing me.
I know, right?
Oh, no sound here, Barb. I'm not getting any sound. Okay. It's only you, Sally.
No.
Oh, the anticipation.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
You guys, thank you for
We're
taking
gonna
time out
cover-
of your busy evening and jumping in with Barbara and I here on our YouTube channel. And guess
Okay.
what, guys? We're only like 253 people away from 43,000
I'm glad the
subscribers.
sound was off because I said a bad word.
She did.
Thank goodness YouTube can't read lips. And no one else can. Well, some people
Some
can.
people can. Yeah.
You'll have to look at it over and over again to
To
see
catch
what
that
I
word.
said.
I heard it.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I hope the problem gets resolved. Yes, it is. Oh, look at all these.
And we were disappointed that you couldn't hear us. We were struggling to get this back up and running for you. So
I'm not signed into chat. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. What projects are people working on right now? Thank you, Mary Beth. Mary Beth wants to know what projects you all are working on right now. That's a good question.
And you know what? I guess I could have cut some glass, but I got some other things I want to share with y'all. And we will be cutting glass tonight. But thank you. That was a great idea.
Yes. And I wanted to tell you all that we have some great things coming up for 2026. So please hang in here with us.
We're
we'll
just
be-
growing by leaps and bounds. Barb.
Idea is to premiere the doors on the first Monday, or the backdrop and the downstairs the first Monday in January.
No stress here.
So he's going to have to get busy,
It's all good.
right?
It's
Tell
all,
him.
It's all good. I'm getting
Look
busy.
in that camera and make
I'm
me a
getting busy.
promise. Make me a promise.
We'll have the studio set up for you by our cutoff date, which is December 31st.
Okay, Ed. I got it on film now, guys. Okay. Thank you, honey.
Oh, you're welcome, hon. Anything for you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I am.
What are some?
No, I mean anything for you. That's not sweet.
I am.
I might be.
Okay. Let's see. Holiday present for someone special. Was going to ask for soldering tips with zinc borders. It is not adhering the same as lead.
No, and it won't. Zinc requires a lot more heat than lead does. And this requires you to be careful not to melt the lead when you solder the edge of your lead to your zinc. However, this is the best way that I've found to do it without ruining the lead, okay, is flux your zinc, heat it up, flux it again, and then put a little dab of solder right there, and then bring the two together after you've turned your iron down just a little bit. You've got to get that zinc hot. But if you get it too hot or you work with it too long, you're going to melt the lead. So get the zinc hot, get a little bit of solder on the zinc, and then bring the two together.
Turn your iron down a bit.
And bring it together.
Just
And that's,
real quick.
again, that's the way that I do it because I don't feel like doing it twice. So that's how I do it. So, but zinc, anytime you're working with a zinc, whether you're working with, whether you're doing it and it's inside of a window and it's a bunch of straight lines and everything, y'all, that zinc has to be really hot. And I think the way that I do it should be fluxed twice, and then it will solder with no problem. It's kind of like, you know what working with zinc is very much like working with pre-tinned rebar. You have to get that hot as well in order for everything to stick to it. So just work with it. Don't get frustrated. Take your time, and everything will work out fine for you.
Kelly has a good tip for the foil around the inside curve or outside curve. I guess it could be the same way. She heats up her foil like in front of a little space heater first, and that helps it stretch a little bit, and then when you're pressing it in, it helps it not
So
crack.
keep in mind, guys, it's copper.
Yeah.
Copper stretches.
Yeah.
And Frank, something you're going to learn in your flame working class is that copper has the same coefficiency as art glass, and or as 96 glass, and you'll find that you can enjoy yourself with the copper too. So you'll have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of our family.
Please do. Yeah.
And then and if you hit that little bell after you subscribe, you'll be notified.
That's a notification bell,
That's a
Barb.
notification bell. You'll be notified if you turn your notifications on. If you don't turn your notifications on, you won't get any reminders.
Right, but
from
we
us.
come to you live every Monday night, 4 or 5 Mondays a month at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we're here to share our knowledge of things that we've been taught over the last 50 years. And we can share them with you.
That's right. That's right. So people are working on all kinds of projects.
Oh, I can imagine. You guys are probably really busy making Christmas presents right now.
Yeah, it's great.
It is great.
Okay, what is the best way to vent when soldering?
Well, here's the best way, and not everybody's budget has it, which is a fume arrestor. And the other thing is that, you know, the thing about ventilating when you're soldering is that the ventilation should be excellent.
Yeah.
You should either have a door open, a window open. You don't want a fan above your head blowing down while you're trying to solder, but what you want is something that is extracting it away from you or a cross breeze via a window or a door. But what you want to do is you want to have the air turning over in your studio at least once every 30 minutes or so. And that's quite easy to do with the CFM fans that are available, even the small ones that are available to you right now. So,
Thank you, Ed. I like to take, what is it that, anything that will take smoke and put smoke into the air. You can stand in your studio and see if you're getting good ventilation.
oh yeah. Well, you know what? Sometimes what Barb will do is she'll take a big pile of what's it called?
I don't know what it is.
Anyway, it's a herb, and we
Sage.
Sage.
You know, when you sage
when
the
you
bad
sage
spirits away.
your like your glass blowing equipment, we sage it and make
Before
sure
we start
before
out,
we start
yeah.
blowing glass.
Yeah.
But if you take that and hold it up and just let the smoke go up and see where the air's moving.
Make sure that the air is going where you
Going
want it to
somewhere
go,
instead of
away
piling
from
in the
you,
top, yeah.
away from you.
That's the best way to do it. So yeah, even if you just light a something that's going to produce some smoke for
Blow
a few
out a
minutes,
candle or
blow out a
something. Just
candle,
make
see
sure
where the
it
air
goes
is.
away from you.
Yeah.
But be careful.
And a fume arrestor, like I said, is always the best way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to be in for somewhere between $40 to $100. So if your budget allows it, that's the way to go.
Yeah, and there's still a cracked window open.
Oh, yeah.
As much air as you can get going. You know, you don't want a fan blowing on you or anything, but
Right, because
do
you
want
want your
that.
soldering iron to work, but you don't want to breathe that. And I will tell you, just a quick little boonk for you is if you're soldering and the tip of your tongue starts to burn, you're not getting enough ventilation. So keep that in mind too. So if you're soldering a piece of work and the very tip of your tongue starts to burn a little bit, then you're not getting enough ventilation. And then the other thing is you're probably not using ruby flux like you should be.
okay, a lot more questions coming in.
Here we go.
Using copper patina for the first time, it looks great when brushed on, but in wiping, rinsing off the patina, and polishing, the copper patina gets muddy or even seems to wash off completely.
Well, so with your patina, your copper patina and your black patina will always turn out better. Will always turn out better if you're using 60-40 solder. And today we got a beautiful piece in the mail that had copper patina on it, and it looked just fine. So it could be that maybe you have to use 60-40 solder for it. But then if in fact you're not washing it completely in the beginning with baking soda and eliminating the acid that's on the glass, then your copper patina won't work correctly. So you really should wash the piece the first time to eliminate the flux with baking soda and water. And that's going to neutralize the flux or the acid that's on the piece. And that's also going to make your copper patina look much nicer.
Okay, thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Barb.
Good question. Okay, this is Joel. He says, I'm working
Hey, man.
on the 18. Oh, no, this isn't a question. He's just telling us he's working on the 18-inch Tiffany tulip shade and has 849 pieces cut and fit. Next step, foil.
Yeah, man. You know what?
Congratulations for getting them cut.
You can watch a couple movies while you're foiling.
Oh, that sounds like... I had a friend that used to do lamps like that. And it would amaze me how she kept all the pieces. Right. She used to use baggies. She had a system with baggies, and she used to keep all the pieces from a certain section in one baggie.
Yeah, because she used to like to. She used to like to attack the wisteria lamp. She used to love doing that lamp, 1,100 and some odd pieces.
That's crazy.
And she used to love that thing.
Okay, it's a challenge, isn't it? It was a challenge. And we'd love to see it on Viewer Showcase when you get it finished.
Yeah.
So please
we'd love to see it.
Think about sending that in, Joel. Okay. Ray was telling everyone we do have a solder and smoke absorber on our Amazon page.
Right.
So if you need that, just check that out. Frank asked if you need to start with an annealing kiln, and do you have any recommendations?
You are going to need a space to anneal your work, but you can use the kilns. We have two. I think we have two kilns on our Amazon page.
You
Frank,
can use a fusing kiln.
you can use a fusing kiln
That's
because
gonna be the message.
because you're gonna most of what you're going to be doing can be annealed in vermiculite and like beads and stuff like that, small stuff. But I tell you, if you'll give our sponsor Sunshine a call and let them talk to you about the kilns that they have in stock. A little 12-inch or what's called a 8x8 by 4, and it's a 12-inch kiln, and they're not that expensive, and they'll do you in the bead industry for quite a while before you have to go to a much larger kiln. So
Give Sunshine a call.
Give
They've
Sunshine
got
a call,
kilns.
Frank. They've got kilns, and they can put you in the right direction.
And they can answer all your questions.
Yeah.
So that's, they'll tell you what's on sale and all that good stuff, just what you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Sally has a question. Pauline asked, I have a question for Ed. That glass that I bought from you, is there any problems in cutting it? Is it too hard, soft, flaky? Have you ever had any issues?
I have not, and I cut really big pieces of it for the cast net, Pauline. So I went all the way around that, and I only had to cut off like an inch all the way around 2 sheets to create the cast net. So you're going to have really a lot of fun cutting that glass, Pauline, and keep in mind that glass is all fusible and it's all 90. So have fun with it.
Yes.
Any of your cutoffs you can use for many things.
Okay, there's some more questions
Thank you, Ray.
in. Thank you, Kelly. That's sweet of you. Oh, Loka, thank you so much.
Oh, Loka, thank you. Let's get that window going for Loka. Here we go.
There we go. Thank you, Loka.
Thank you.
Okay, Carol.
Y'all are the best.
You guys are the best. When making a lampshade, how do you attach it to the top ring? This is Carol's question. How do you attach it to the top ring? And how do you finish the bottom edge if it's not straight around?
Okay, so let's do the bottom edge first. Okay, because you're going to want to flip the lamp upside down, Carol. And then the bottom of a lamp should always be wired shut. You should have a 20 gauge wire all the way around the bottom of that lamp, and that'll bring that in. Then the other thing you want to do is when you flip it over is around the top where the vase cap goes, that needs to be wired as well, so that now when the lamp is sitting on the lamp, the lamp shade is sitting on the lamp itself, now all the weight's coming down here, but it can't go anywhere because it's wired shut. And then you'll put your vase cap on, and it's attached to the outside at each individual joint that's around the vase cap itself. And then most lamps on the inside, Carol, they sit on the spider that's put inside as opposed to sitting on the vase cap. So the vase cap is decorative and a finished product for the top of the lamp, but the spider, it's usually a 3-armed spider, is bent and put inside and up tight to the vase cap and then attached by solder to the lamp shade on the inside.
And necessary for many
And it's
lamps.
necessary for many lamps because of the weight of them. But the bottom should have a safety wire put all the way around it, and then before you attach the vase cap, around the top of the lamp should have wire as well. And that's a good question, Carol, because the structural integrity of a lamp is only as good as you make it.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Ed. That was a good question. That was
It's a good question, Carol.
great answer.
Oh, thank
okay,
you, huh?
Julie Bison says that she used to put vermiculite in an old crock pot. It was great for annealing beads. So, yeah.
That's what they teach you at school, isn't it?
Yeah, so vermiculite
And a crock pot.
in a crock pot or the blankets.
Or fiber. You can use fiber blanket to anneal your beads as well. Yeah.
But as you grow, you're going to be making bigger things.
Yeah,
bigger beads.
and you're going to have to anneal longer, and you're going to have to, learn those schedules.
But yeah, thank you, Julie. I had forgot all about that. I haven't done beads in quite a few years.
Forever. Didn't we just send Julie out a package? Julie Bison? Did we just send her a package?
I can't remember, hon. Okay.
All right. Well, you know what?
I don't know. I've sent
So many packages
so many
this
packages I can't remember. You talking about this week or earlier?
week. Yeah, this week. Didn't we send Julie out a? She won the vase, right? No, Carol won I don't know who won the vase. Somebody won a vase. I'm gonna bring this over because I want to share this with everybody. So we're gonna start our glass chat, but I'm gonna share.
Now you got me confused, Ed.
Okay.
That's not that hard, but it might cause problems.
No, let's
Okay.
not.
Let's get the rest of these questions.
Okay.
Before you do that, and then we'll go
Okay.
to that. Okay? Who is it that took the glass blowing class? Julie Graves? No. Who was it that took the glass blowing class?
Jennifer Enlow.
No.
She brought her son down.
No.
They came down
they're
and made
glass
ornaments.
blowing out west. Out west.
I don't know, huh?
Never
I don't
mind.
know.
Never
I don't
mind.
know.
You know. Okay. Is there a size of panel that you think is the maximum size for using copper foil for panels? I'm wondering how far I can push myself in the size of panels without learning lead.
Well, if you think about it, Tiffany's windows are huge, but they're built in sections. So typically, I'm not sure. I'm sure there's probably a size or a thing that you want to use, but I would say 3 foot by 3 foot is really a good size in copper foil. But a lot of it depends on the design, because some designs are going to be more wobble than others, and they're going to be flexible and moving around a lot. And then other designs with lots of pieces and smaller pieces will be stronger and.
Julie Bison ordered ornaments.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I knew we sent her something.
I couldn't remember
Thank you,
what
Julie.
we sent, Julie.
We appreciate that, hon.
I
Thank
should
you.
have known it was ornaments.
Yeah.
Carol wants to. Are you finished?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
were you talking about?
We were just talking about, is there a size for copper foil?
Oh, yeah.
I suggest,
Sections.
and I would suggest,
3 by 3.
there's nothing wrong with learning the lead process, because you can mix copper foil and lead together and you get a look that is just really different than most people's work, and it really looks good. And it allows you to do intricate work inside of a lead panel. So
Julie says she thinks we need a vacation. Yes, we're going to take 10 days off, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to get that garage fixed up for you guys.
10 days off.
10 days off, and we're excited about it because we never knew.
I'm more excited about 10 days off than I have been in a long
Because
time.
we're so looking forward to having that new studio and showing you guys all the things that we do, because you haven't seen half of it.
Yeah.
So get ready. I'm excited.
Those of you that have come to our studio and taken classes with us and stuff, you get an idea of what we do. And but in general, when it boils down to it, we do glass. That's what we do.
Okay.
We do glass.
Okay, and we teach you guys what we know. That's all we can do.
That's all
right?
we can do is teach you what we know.
What we know and what we've learned over the years. Okay, you want to do?
And the best part about it is we're still learning, because we don't know everything.
No, we don't. You ready for that?
I'm gonna try.
What are you doing? Oh, you're going to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to share this with you guys. And first off, we're going to share this because you're going to have to call our sponsor to get it.
Oh, you moved your thing. Okay, that's all right.
I'm good. I know where I'm at. I'm good. Here we go. I'll take a close up. There we go. Right there, guys. So as I show you this sample set, I'd like for y'all to write these numbers. You don't have to write all the numbers down. Write down the numbers of this sample set that you think are the prettiest colors. And now we've got white paper, and I've got 31 individual pieces of glass here, and I'm going to share them with you. And so here we go, y'all. This is a product that's manufactured by Wismac Glass, and it's called English Muffle. And I'm going to give you the part number in case you like this. This is like a avocado green, and it's a EM. EM means English Muffle, okay?
Yeah, and you can see that number there.
And you can see that number right there. But this is a 4915. All your English Muffle glasses are 49s. And now this is again, this is a 4915. You're going to love this English Muffle glass. This English Muffle, this is a orange red, like a fire red. This is a 4912. 4912. One of the most beautiful golds on the market is this English Muffle amber right here. And this is a 4916. 4916. Now, I want y'all to look at the texture on these too, okay? The texture is identical on every sheet of this glass. This is your part number. This is a little bit darker green. It's like a mossy green, and it's going to be a 4914. And so let's drop down. Let me share some of these with you. I want to share you a 4929. This is a beautiful blue. Beautiful, beautiful blue. Now this is their cobalt blue, y'all. This is a 4926. Isn't that gorgeous? Anything cobalt blue is gorgeous anyway.
And we want y'all to let us know which colors are your favorite, because we're going to be doing some work here at the house. We're going to be adding transoms, and we're going to be working with this color. And we're trying to figure out which colors we want to do. And it's going to be matching the parrot window that y'all have seen in the
in our shop,
in the intro, and in our store as well.
Okay, so this is a 4932. This is one shade of green. This is like an army green here. This is a 4925. And now this is your denim or your blue jean blue right here, 4922. Okay. This glass right here, y'all, you can see it's almost like a cranberry, but not quite. But this part number is 4921. This Christmas red, y'all, 4923. You can see the difference right there, just like that. And this, a 4931. You can see the difference in this blue. Look at those three blues together. 1, 2, 3. Y'all, these are gorgeous. The texture on the glass is all the same. You can use these glasses in bathrooms, anything that you need privacy in any shape or form. And so these glasses are good for that. This is a 4924. This is a beautiful, soft amethyst purple. And then we have a couple different, they have some light golds, but I want to share this light amber here with you. So it's darker than the 4916, and this is a 4927. Okay, so I'm gonna set these. I just got this.
Let's
What
look
you need,
at this. I want to look at the cobalt blue. I know I want cobalt blue, and I think I want these greens in that window.
This mossy green.
All of them.
All of them.
All of the greens, and
Okay,
a red,
let me move this out of the way.
and a blue. Okay, I think that's what the colors are going to be. Oh, we should have a gold too,
Let's do a light amber. How about that?
and a light amber.
Okay, and there we go. So this is what I've been telling y'all for a long time. This sample set is available at Sunshine Glass. There are 31 pieces of glass in it. The sample set with shipping is around $50, and it's well worth it. But did you see what Barbara just did? She said, those are our transom colors.
This or this, I'm not sure which.
I think that.
This,
Yeah.
the darker? Yeah.
A little bit darker. This is a cranberry-ish color.
Which? That one?
That one.
This is cranberries?
I don't know, one's kind of an orangey red.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the 4921, the 4912 are just two shades apart from each other.
Okay.
But when you have a sample box like this, a sample set, okay, and your customer comes in, well, before your customer even gets there, you just go, this one, this one, this one, and we're going to put a little bit of that in. And this is what you show them. These are your ideas for their window. And without these sample boxes, you can't show them anything. You can guess at it and hope that.
And it always looks different in the light, so you can show them without the light, with the light, if you have those samples.
The sample boxes are perfect for your studio. and you don't have to buy them all at one time. Start out with a small sample box, like the Wismac English Muffle for that, and then go to another one. Wismac they have another sample box, but it has like several hundred pieces of glass in it, and those all glasses can be shared. What I just showed you is 1/2 of that sample set.
Oh, well, then I haven't made up my mind yet.
So this is another
Oh, I
moss
like that
green.
green.
This is gorgeous. I want you to see this. Look at this aquamarine, amethyst, and that part number on the amethyst is 4905. The aquamarine is 4904. There's more green than blue at a 4903.
That's pretty.
Hang on, almost this. I love this color here. It's 4218. It's a beautiful purple.
Yes.
It's a beautiful purple. And if you're looking just for doing flesh tone, look at that right there. You can do faces with that and then add eyes and lips. This another shade that fits right in between here is 4908.
Yeah, that's
Look at that.
nice. I
There,
like that.
y'all.
Those
That
three
right
colors
there
are gorgeous.
is the Caribbean Sea right there. Those three colors.
You could even add other,
Yeah, add other colors too. So
I'm going to have to look again.
I know we're gonna, but so really, those of you that are thinking about maybe even a sample set, let me tell you this: these are the English Muffle colors and the English Muffle part numbers and the English Muffle texture. But Wismac makes all of these glasses in a seedy. They make it in a rough roll. They make it in a double roll. Wismac offers all of these colors in their different glasses. So this is a great little it's a great little investment for your studio. And when you were to call Sunshine and you say, I'm really looking at this English Muffle, the 4908
that I saw
on
ARTyRV.
ARTyRV. And instead of that texture, can I just get it in a double roll? And Sean will be like, yeah, man, we'll hook you up. No problem. So all of these colors, these 31 colors that I just showed you in this sample box, would be a great asset to anyone's studio.
Thank you, Ed. That's very informative. And
So I've been talking about sample sets for a while, and this
Yeah,
one
this
was
one
small
is-
enough that I could bring out.
yes, and doing those transom, they're going to be beautiful with
They
that
are,
glass.
they are. So Barbara's going to pick the glass. I'm going to get it ordered, and then we're going to
Draw it.
We're gonna
and
draw it and
design
get
it
started.
And everything.
Yeah.
I think
And that's going to be start
I'm
to
not sure.
finish, right?
Start to finish, yeah. Two
S to
transoms-
F.
Two transoms will match, and then the front door transoms and side lights will be different. But yes.
And never get your
What's the
complete
number
sample.
on the flesh tone?
Hold on. I just put it up.
Okay, he just put it up. Let's see. And the dark amethyst.
4910 is the 4910 is your flesh tone or your peach, and
The dark.
the dark amethyst is going to be 4134.
Are there Bonnie wants to know, are there sample boxes for just textures? No.
No, but
Well,
no,
you
because
could excuse me.
I was
You
gonna,
could probably get a clear sample box that has all the textures.
yeah,
yes.
because in Wismac's sample set, they have a line of just the textures that they offer in all the colors.
Yeah, so you could get the clear. I think you can get just the textures, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I don't know if you can
that
or
it
not.
would make sense that you could just get the textures in the clear, and then that because I used to be able to take, get the sample box And then I would take the clear part of the sample box and put it over
Or under, yeah, either
or
one.
under the colored glass, and I'd be able to look at it and see, oh, that's what it'll look like if I didn't have it in my sample box.
Right, because
Or
Wismac
I
makes
didn't
a,
have a
they
sample.
make a beautiful seedy, they make a lot of different textures, and those textures are all in their sample boxes.
So call Sunshine Glass and ask them if they have a sample box for just textures. And they'll be
Ray, we
happy
have
to
a light box for the new studio, my man,
We do, and it'll
but
have its own
it won't
camera.
fit on this table.
And will have its own camera, so when
Yeah,
we're
it'll have
doing
its own
this-
camera, so.
Yeah. So, okay, so, yeah, let's do a glass demo, and then we'll do the open studio.
Okay. All right. Where's all my stuff? I don't know. I got it.
It's right there.
I see it. I see it. Well, we got the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this right here. Where are we at?
Okay, let's get you on the close-up.
So the
Okay.
first thing we're going to do, you can see that little corner is gone. It's gone because I dropped it a second ago. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start out. I've got my silver snit cutter, and I'm just gonna square this up and let you hear that pretty little score all the way down that beautiful piece of glass. Now this is a Wismac. This is what they call. I don't have the part number on this, but this is a double rolled Wismac. You see that? This is a double rolled. So when you get this, when you get a Wismac and you get a double rolled, it's going to have a DR on the back end of it. And that will tell you that it's a double roll. So this glass right here, I love cutting Wismac glass. I mean, that's all there is to it. Their annealing process is top notch and it's perfect. Actually, I think it is. Not very many of their glasses give you a hard time to cut. And I want you to know that Sunshine stocks over 1,500 different colors and textures of all of their glasses. So here we go. We're just going to score this, and those of you that are beginners, we're just going to listen to our score, because what we want to do is we want the same noise from the beginning to the end and the same amount of pressure. And if we do that, so what we've done here is we're going to start our run. Now this goes here and goes around here and goes down and goes all the way back around. So what's going to happen is that we can start our run, but it's only going to run so far. I'll see if I can run it a little bit further. Okay. So we were able to get it right here on this curve, and now that is going to stop because it's not going to go around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the end that I started cutting on, and we're going to start this run again. And you can see where my hands are when I'm working, and it's not, the glass. Yeah, your glass will cut you, but I tell you the one thing that's gonna cut you worse is being afraid of it. So it's okay to be afraid of it, and you should be, because you've been told your whole life that glass will do all these crazy things, and it does. And so you have to be careful with it. So now, once we've got you can see the glare, okay? This is our run, and we started it from here to here. Here's our run here. Let's see if we can get our glare. There we go. And it stopped right there at the curve. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drop in behind this, and you can see my fingers underneath of the glass. That's what I love about being able to show y'all and share with you these transparent colors, because the same rules for transparent glass applies to opaque glass, okay? It's cutting glass, period. So we're trying to go a little bit at a time, and now we've got this little gap right here. See, hang on, let me see if I can give you that gap. There it is. Right there is not broken, just right there, that little tiny bit. So I have to get in. I want to get behind this side and pull down. And you can see it I think you can see it running. Okay. So now we've got this piece of glass. There it goes. It's all in there like that. The chances of you getting this piece of glass out all the time, if you chase the run and use both pair of pliers and your fingers and your hands, are great, increase dramatically, rather than trying to get it all out at one time. Because we should be able to take this glass and go just like this and completely recut this whole thing just like that. And it may or may not work, but we're going to try. Okay, so now this curve is a little bit steeper than the last one, but I've got my run to right there. We're just going to try it and see what happens. Because sometimes you have to cut two of everything. So we're going to take this. So what I'm trying to do with this is I'm holding the glass with my pliers and I'm using my finger to push up from underneath, okay? Now it looks like I've got that run all the way around there. So I'm gonna turn my running pliers upside down and listen for a small pop. There it goes. And I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing. And you know what I did? I pushed down on it too hard and it broke. And that happens to me just like it happens to you. So it's really not any big deal. But what happened was I should have came over here with my grousing pliers and worked that all the way around and made sure that was exactly the way I wanted it. Now, if this is the piece of glass that I needed, I'm in good shape. But because I'm thinking that this was going to be the piece that I wanted, I'm going to have to cut that one again. And that's okay. So I'm going to have to cut it again. It's going to be a little bit smaller, but we're going to cut it again. And here we go. And again, we're going to start our run. We're going to start our run. And we're going to come back into it from this side.
Yep. That's exactly what happened last time.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened last time, and I just did it again. So I'm trying to get this curve around here. And you see that flare? Look at that.
Yeah.
Hang on. Look at
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
flare
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's because instead of me grabbing it with my grousing pliers like I should have, I tried to hulkinate it. Now, and when you get in a hurry and you're working on a window and you're working on that piece of glass and you get in a hurry, these are the things that happen. So
Do it again.
I've always found that if I take my time that usually things will come out much better for me. Okay, so
Whoop, it went around a little bit.
yeah, it went around a little bit.
Oh, the pliers.
Yeah. So now what I want to try and do,
That's gonna be tough. Oh yeah.
I think I might have it.
Yeah.
I think I see the glare. That's the thing I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I broke it again.
Broke it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Come back next week when Ed figures out how to cut that piece of glass. He's going to have to do another one.
Yeah, because this is like driving me nuts. So here we go. There's that one, started. Here's this one, started.
I know, Carol.
I know it. Drive you crazy, won't it? Okay, hold on. There we go. So the other thing is if you get in front of that, and I think I did.
I think you did.
I think I got in front of the run instead of behind it.
You did.
And that makes a lot of difference, y'all. Now this may break and it may not. But anyway, here's my run under my middle finger. Now I'm going to do something that I really don't like to do. But
But it'll work, right? In that instance, it's really a good little handy
in this
tool.
instance, this is a good handy tool.
Yes.
And now we should be able to go. And maybe not.
Thank you, Julie.
Hang on. Just
Okay.
can't get them out tonight, guys.
That's okay.
It's all right. You know what? The shrimp boat's cut out, and there's a lot of this on the shrimp boat.
Let's go back. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, y'all are whoever gets the box this month, you're getting this. There it goes.
So thank you all for watching that, and thank you, Julie. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And how do we get this thing going here?
Hold on.
Julie just
But you
gave
know
us
what?
a
I'm just let
Thank you,
everybody know
Julie.
that when I'm cutting glass, I am just as human as y'all are, and things don't always work out. And it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell you, when you go to get glass for a project, y'all, if you need 1 square foot, get 2.
Yes.
Just in case. Because when you go back to the brick and mortar store, that glass might not be there, and now you have to start all over again. So always get about 10 to 15% more glass than what you need, just in case.
And I'll make Ed practice that cut. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. But anyway,
Well, she could if she wanted to.
we will be back next week, and we'll try to get that cut one more time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it one more time because this really bugging
Are you
the
really?
fire out of me. If that's all right with y'all.
Is that all right with y'all? He's going to do it when we got the global project panels coming up in just a minute.
Okay, well this is one of the most beautiful pieces of glass that Oceanside makes, and I'm gonna cut it up.
Oh, you better do a good job.
I better do it
mister.
right. Look at that. This is their pink on clear. Isn't this beautiful?
It is.
And I mean, it's pink. Yeah, look at the edge. It's pink. Look at that. Okay. Did that scare me? Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find the smooth side.
Okay, Ray said it's okay. Beth said you're as stubborn as she is.
Yeah.
Beth
Okay.
Manhennick.
Here we go.
Okay. What are you laughing about?
No, I was just thinking that Beth has had a 0-degree temperature where she lives, and the lake's keeping them warm. But
Yeah.
I was thinking, man, it must be almost time for ice fishing, Beth.
She said something about, oh, it's too warm for, no.
The lake's probably not frozen yet. Okay, so we're gonna take this. I'm using my fingers.
Hallelujah, get
I
back.
got it. Good night, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Anyway, so we got that.
We got that
I'm gonna put a pretty piece of pink in whoever wins the box here on January 1st. So.
We never give up, never give up.
Well,
Augustine machine.
Actually,
Yay!
I have that on my wall in my studio, doesn't it? Never give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who made that?
That would be Sir Winston Churchill.
That's right. He made that saying possible. Okay.
Augustine machine. I hope you're
Augustine
doing well.
machine, yes. Okay. I hope everyone's doing well, and thank you very much, Augustine machine. That is awesome. Okay, let's do the global project.
Let's share some global glass with our viewers.
Okay, let's go there. Okay, and everyone knows about this, but just in case, the Global Glass Project is a way to help us light up our live stream, and we're asking everyone to send in a panel 10 inches by 6.5 inches, 10 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall, and show a unique something unique about where you live or about you, or it can be abstract, or it could be Victorian, just whatever you want to do that says, this is me.
Okay. And after we share this, we had Jennifer had said she had a question a while back that we'd have to go back and find for her.
Jennifer, tell me what time that was, and I'll go back to it. Put it in the chat what time it is. If I missed anyone's questions, just put them in the chat, and I'll go back. It'll be easier to find them.
Right.
Please, please.
And we were down for a little while, so we don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Share it, baby.
Share it. Okay. You all got that? Okay, first up is Lorraine. We know Lorraine by Loca, and Lorraine Connor, and Stained Glass. And excuse me, just 1 second.
Okay. Is this Lorraine's thing? Oh, okay. No. All right, Loca, I love it, and I'm so happy that you used some fractures and stringers in there. That's a beautiful, beautiful glass, and I tell you, I like it. You mixed several different glasses up with that. That's awesome.
Okay, and Loca writes, it is an abstract with, again, many textures, all made with copper foil and copper patina. Could be called Our Earth. Hope it arrived intact.
It did.
It did.
It did.
And happy holidays to you too, Lorraine.
Thank you, Loca. We appreciate it. So yeah, these panels that y'all are sending in are the new backdrop for our new YouTube studio. So we want to thank you guys for doing that. And Jennifer, I see your question, huh? We did answer your question. We did answer your question about soldering lead to zinc. And
well, maybe it was another question then.
Okay, well maybe
you should be able to go back up to the time you posted it. You just have to go up into the chat if you can. If
no,
you can't,
but the whole key, Jennifer, the whole key to soldering zinc is it has to be hot.
Is that the question?
Yeah, it's right there.
Where?
8:15. Have any soldering on zinc border, it's not soldering the same as the lead.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
We did answer that, right?
Do you have any tips for soldering zinc border?
Yeah, so the whole thing about it, Jennifer, is the zinc has to be hot. That's all.
Okay. This stained glass is from Jan Sutton, and we'll get back to questions in just a minute. Jan writes, here is a photo of my submission for the ARTyRV Global Project. Here's a background on the panel. As a fan of the University of Alabama's Crimson Tide, I had to use red glass for the state. Alabama's state bird is the northern flicker, or is known in most of the Alabama as a yellowhammer. It has no yellow coloring on its body, but the underside of its wing feathers are said to be a bright yellow, thus the nickname. I couldn't figure any other way to represent the spots for the bird other than gluing on solder dots, so I hope they make it through the shipping. Yes, they did.
They did, and they look great. I thought they were painted. I didn't mess.
And Alabama's state flower is the camellia, and that's my favorite flower. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, Jan Sutton. Very
Jan, that's
nice.
beautiful.
I love the colors. I love the concept, and it's
And your cut down on the bottom in the state of Alabama, down by the ocean there, is a really good cut. Way to go, Jan.
yeah, that was exceptional. If you'd like to submit a panel for the Global Glass Project, you need to submit it before December 31st. That's the deadline. And send it to Conway Glass /ARTyRV, 708 12th Avenue, Conway, South Carolina, 29526. So congratulations, everyone that has sent them in so far.
You
We're
guys have
looking
done-
forward to. Yeah, I mean, we have had some amazing things.
I'm looking forward to getting them in because the doors, the light boxes are built now, and now the doors have to be finished.
Jennifer, yes, I did see that question up further in the chat. Her follow-up question to the zinc border question.
Okay, a follow-up. Okay.
Was should I set my rheostat? What should I set my rheostat to get it hot enough?
Well, the thing about it, Jennifer, is because you're going to be soldering lead, what you have to do is, this is how I don't touch the temperature on my iron. I flux the zinc and then heat it up with my iron and then move the iron away, flux it again, and then solder the zinc. The only thing you're doing is you're just getting it hotter than normal. You're getting it hotter than hot would be to melt. It would definitely melt the lead, but don't change your temperature on your rheostat. Just go back onto the zinc twice, and the second time it'll be hot enough to take the solder. That's all.
Yeah.
And it's always best to steel wool your zinc because zinc, like lead, is extruded. And when it's extruded, it requires a lubricant, and the zinc has oil all over it. So be careful.
Yeah. And we do have a video on.
Soldering no, it's a rebar. It's very
rebar.
similar. Soldering reinforcing bar, steel reinforcing pre-tinned bar is very similar to soldering zinc. They both have to be really hot and clean to make it work. So,
Richard wanted to know how to enter for the glass box giveaway. If you're a member
of our fan club,
you can send a note to viewershowcase@gmail.com, and we will put you in the box drawing. Yeah. Now, if you just want to be in Viewer Showcase at the first of the month, you don't have to be a member. You don't even have to be a subscriber. We just ask that you follow us on YouTube and come to our live streams. And we will submit you for that, and you'll be in the next
And if you guys,
Showcase.
Those of you that haven't subscribed to our channel yet, it's free. Please do so. Yeah. Give us a thumbs up if we're helping you or teaching you anything, or maybe you're learning a little something from us. Or I'll tell you, I have to give all of y'all a thumbs up because I learn something from each and every one of you every week. So thank you.
Here's a question from Bonnie. What's your favorite glass, and which do you use most?
My favorite manufacturer is Wismac, and I use Wismac most all of my project. I use Wismac. I like Wismac, Yakagani, Oceana, and because they give me quite a variety. But Wismac, y'all, just like is icing on the cake. They have so many textures and colors and color combinations. And they all are annealed well, and they cut easily. I think they cut easily. That's just my opinion. So,
yes.
And you don't no saw needed with Wismac.
No.
No saw with Wismac.
So next week will be
the
December
22nd.
22nd.
Be
So
Taylor's
it'll be right
birthday.
before Christmas. Is it Taylor's birthday?
Taylor's
the
birthday,
22nd?
22nd.
Wow. Well, we'll be going out to dinner
After. Yeah, we
because
will.
it's his birthday, and
Yeah, we'll be
sounds
going
good.
out to dinner after. So.
After the live stream. So join us next week for Taylor's birthday, and for the live stream, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how old he's going to be.
31.
Okay. Don't tell anybody. You told the whole world. Okay.
Can you read that?
Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, a few weeks since I found your channel, that is. I'm not sure what that, okay. Okay, any more questions? We'll be happy to answer. Here's one.
Okay.
Discount for buying more than one. I told her, unfortunately, no. Okay. At my recent craft show, a customer wanted a discount for buying more than one item. I told her, unfortunately, no. I priced them enough to pay for only materials. Do you think that was a bad move?
You know what you got in it, and
Never feel bad about the price you're charging.
No,
the
don't.
person that's asking for a discount probably isn't familiar with talking to artists. They may be going to a flea market or a craft, and a lot of times if you're in a craft type show and not in a jewelry
Yeah.
type show, you'll get some of those customers.
Right.
I wouldn't be snarky to them or anything.
No, but that's just
I
not-
wouldn't really
yeah.
even
Discounts.
response. I would just
No,
smile
I'd just look at
nicely
'em.
and say, "I'm sorry. I wish I could.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
wish I could give things away for nothing and make no money and live, but
But,
that's not possible.
you know that
You could say I got to buy groceries next week.
yeah,
or something.
yeah. You
No,
could
don't
stay.
do that.
You could say I could stay at home, and lay in bed, and not make any money.
Yeah, just smile and say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and
But the majority of people understand, and
yeah,
and that,
don't say unfortunately.
No.
I can't. Just say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Or you shouldn't even say I'm sorry. Just
No,
say I'm sorry. I can't lower the price.
Right. Yeah, because see
sorry,
that person that asked you that,
Sometimes-
they didn't pay the $50 that you paid for your booth and your $50 here.
Sometimes I say, if they're really not very nice about it, sometimes I say in the back of my head, I say, I'm
Walmart.
sorry you can't afford it. But don't say that.
Yeah, don't say
that.
it to them. Damn, Barb, that's good, girl.
That's bad, I know.
That's bad. Uh-oh, we'll be in trouble now.
What 10 days are you taking off to finish the garage? Between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, between Christmas and New Year's.
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
And actually, that's going to be a fun time.
I know. We're going to stay busy. It'll be fun. And there might be
I think it's going to be great myself.
There might be donuts and coffee
And
involved.
yeah, or lattes or something.
Lattes, yeah.
But yeah, because we're not for the first time in a long time, we're not traveling this year on the road, and that's
Yeah, and maybe, Magali, you don't get that question very often, do you? And people think it's resin. Yeah.
I could tell y'all a story about that. one.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about that sometime because it does get in the way of having a good show if you have customers
Yeah, it
who aren't
really does.
familiar with the process of buying artwork. Okay.
Yeah, so that's like that church that we did that time, and we had like 16 windows to do in this church, and because the job was so large, I built a mock-up of that window that we were going to do from it, and I framed it, and I presented it to the church. And one of the church members, after I had spoke with them and answered questions for about maybe 45 minutes or an hour, she stood up and she turned around and looked at the congregation. She said, "I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I don't want no plastic stained glass windows in my church." And I said, "Ma'am, do you really think this is plastic?" She said, "Well, it sure looks like it." And I just let it fall over. It was a very small window. I mean, it was like 2 by 3. But I thought to myself,
He didn't do that.
I didn't. I caught it, and I thought to myself, I was just going to let it fall. And then I said, "No, I'm not going to do that." But I explained to her that, "Ma'am, this is not plastic, and that we didn't do plastic work, and that we did glass." And then the minister said to her, "We've looked really hard to get these windows done, and I believe." And he looked out at the congregation. He said, "And I believe the rest of us have agreed that we're going to go ahead and go with this company." And that was really nice. That was a good day. When I left the church that day, we had a nice job.
Yeah. Magali, You said that was like once in a blue moon. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed.
No, that was just a little short.
Once in a blue moon. Then I would just say when they ask you, just say no.
Yeah.
No.
Just say no.
And don't even say sorry.
You get a T-shirt that says "Just say no,"
We'll
or
come
get a
up with
T-shirt that
some
says "I said no." I said no. Oh,
must have
that's
been
crazy.
Okay.
Well, you know what? The glass project tonight, the global glass project,
like
two
it?
more beautiful windows to add to the doors.
So we're really excited about getting this finished up because everything's starting.
Well,
to
it's
look
coming
so
to the
good.
part now
We've
where
got
we
some
gotta finish it,
volunteers
yeah.
that have volunteered to help us put in the lighting because it's kind of been a tricky situation
Yeah.
for us, and we've got some people helping us with the sound as well. So these are all volunteers that just love the
Yes,
channel.
so
and,
once we get this,
want to help us.
we get the Sparktrician in, and we get the new lighting in the ceiling and everything, and then we're going to have our sound guy come in, and like Barbara said, these guys are all volunteers, and they just want to see, like you guys, they want to see us succeed, and we want to succeed with you. So we're very grateful for all their help and everything that they help us with.
Yes.
In case you're watching tonight, we want you to know you are greatly appreciated.
Yes. We recognize you and we thank you for everything that you do for our channel, showing up every week, sharing your knowledge
Right.
with the others in the community. Someone sent me a reminder. And take your
Oh,
medicine.
let's take our medicine.
Okay, guys. It must be 8:30. It is. And thank you guys for hanging out with us. My goodness.
And thanks for putting up with us in the beginning. And, I'd like y'all to just keep in mind that we come here every week on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and share our knowledge with you that we have learned over the years. And we're not always right, but knowledge is knowledge. And if what little bit of knowledge that we share with you will help you in this just crazy, wonderful endeavor of art glass that we all work in, then we've done our job. And I want y'all to know that we think of each and every one of you the same, whether you're a member of our fan club or you tune in just on Monday nights to say hi. We have formed some wonderful relationships, and I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for being part of our channel.
And some of you got to go to bed. You're up too late. Okay.
Where you at?
I don't know where they are, but it's 2:30 a.m. there.
Oh,
So-
they're in England. They're in the UK somewhere.
In the UK, probably.
Yeah, and Derek, if you're watching, hey buddy, get some rest.
All our friends out there, and even those we don't even know. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you, and we will see you next week at 7 o'clock.
And remember, it's December the 22nd. So everybody, wear your Santa hats tomorrow night. I mean, Monday night. We won't be able to see them, but I can promise you, we'll have ours on.
We will?
We will.
Okay. Okay. Let me see where I got to go. I got to thank our members, don't I?
Yeah, we do. And Carol, we thought about you when we saw the flooding over in your state, hon. I'm glad you're safe.
Yes. You guys stay warm this week, and we'll see you next Monday night
Monday
at
night.
7 o'clock.